not stuck with them. And just like the tip of the iceberg, when we see a problem that is about to hinder the success of a project, we can point out to the root cause, that is the part under the water that is showing what really is driving this problem. And by resolving that, by addressing the root cause, we can effectively solve the problem.
Interesting. Okay. Why don't you tell us a little bit more about the actual research that you went in order to come up with these widening gaps? And
that's great. So let me give you a little bit of background first about what is behind this path of ascent and the content we are presenting here.
All right.
I started by studying 50 publicly traded organizations, most of them very well-known companies, that embarked in drastic change in the last 15 years. I ranked them by level of success, identifying those that met and sustained goals past their point of achieving their goals, even for 5 or 10 years, to make sure that the success was sustainable.
Okay.
And then I compare the top and the bottom 10 and found the difference between two groups that I call the change masters and change failures.
Interesting. Okay.
So out of this research, I would like to show you first the list of the companies that I identify as change masters. All of these are very familiar names to us, that over that particular period of time, they embarked in a very significant change. Many of them had to change. In many cases, they were in dire condition if they didn't change. Some actually chose to change even when things were doing just fine. But the interesting thing about this chart is that they did very well. As you could see by the stock appreciation being just one of the many metrics that I looked at. I looked at operational and human factors as well, and even customer data. But just to give you a snapshot, this is a very strong result here.
Interesting.
Now let's compare that